World EX travelled back in time for a unique challenge, Spa-Francorchamps of 1966. The ultra-fast historic track layout provided the biggest test yet for the members of the unique sim racing community. Insane speeds, extensive tyre wear and the poor track safety of those days caused crazy scenes and some very scary accidents. Fortunately, such a time travel is only possible in the virtual world. Michael Salzer from Germany's startup company Racemates was guest at the World EX Biz Talk, presenting a new possibility for racing drivers to generate revenue. Devin Browner and Nicholas Hillebrand opted to tackle qualifying together, helping each other with slipstreams and aero push. Browner was almost half a second faster than Hillebrand, achieving his 14th pole position in the series. Lap times, by the way, were a full minute faster compared to the Formula One Grand Prix at Spa in 1966. Thomas Vogt was leading the field into Eau Rouge in the reversed grid sprint before being passed by Marcus Martin at Les Combes. This eventually led to a huge lap 1 pile-up when Vogt had to lift in dirty air, causing a chain reaction behind him, which involved almost the entire field. Let's have a look at a replay from Julius Martin, right behind him. Another angle of the incident shows that also Devin Browner ran wide at high speed, miraculously avoiding to crash. Björn Skodka lost endless time when his EX0 got stuck in a ditch, while Stefan Volter crashed a second time due to the sustained damage in the multi-car pileup. Devin Browner started chasing second-place Thomas Vogt and passed him at Kemmel on lap 2. Browner and Vogt both gained a place when leader Marcus Martin crashed at Malmedy on lap 2, ending far off the track. Meanwhile, Nicholas Hillebrand had recovered from the lap 1 incident, overtaking Vogt before crashing at Bernenville in spectacular fashion. The onboard view just shows how edgy the EX0 was getting on used tyres on this track. After Hillebrand's accident, there was no threat anymore for Devin Browner, who cruised to a commanding sprint victory. Thomas Vogt finished second, winning the AM class and scoring his best ever result with the EX0 after playing it safe and just managing the gap to third-placed Brodo Carling after the lap 1 carnage. Nicholas Hillebrand finished fifth with his badly damaged car, while Marcus Martin survived another spin to finish fifth, just ahead of his brother Julius Martin, who ended up sixth despite a huge crash at Les Combes, after which he almost got lost between parked cars. A low virtual damage model allowed Chris Overend to finish the sprint, despite being involved in the lap 1 pileup, while Björn Skodka eventually was able to rejoin the action after finding a way out of the ditch. The results of a very unusual sprint race at Spa. The main race was a much smoother affair, despite producing a thrilling three-way battle for the lead in the first few laps. Pole sitter Devin Browner and Nicholas Hillebrand kept trading the lead, with Chris Overend joining the party in third place. Tyre changes came into play for the first time in World EX due to the extreme nature of the track. Chris Overend opted to undercut the two leaders, pitting one lap before Browner and Hillebrand. While Browner kept the lead and built a gap after his pit stop, the undercut worked for Overend, who passed Hillebrand out of the slipstream. It ended with a nightmare for the latter when Hillebrand lost control in dirty air behind over end and crashed out of the race. Devin Browner extended his lead to 15 seconds, scoring another dominant victory. Chris Overend finished second after his strong showing, while Marcus Martin was more than happy to bring home P3 and his first overall podium since joining the pro class after his truncated first race. His brother Julius finished fourth despite a bizarre incident with Stefan Volter in pit lane. Bodo Kraling survived a wild spin on lap 1 to recover to 6th overall and claim the AM class victory. The results of the feature race. And the standings of the RCCO World EX Championship halfway through Season 7.